Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome to Dark and Light. It's a new survival MMO that came out about a week ago, and I was gonna wait until the next big patch that overhauls the quest system. But I've been playing it so much that I kind of don't want to start over again, you know, whenever the next patch comes. So I said I'm gonna start over today with you guys, and I'm gonna make this a series because I really enjoy this game. And there are 3 different factions as of today. I don't recommend you start with the Iron Fast. It's the dwarves, or the dwarf starting area, because that has a lot of FPS issues still. That dwarven kingdom there, it's beautiful. It's stunningly looking and everything, but it's just really, the lighting and so on, it's just, you have a lot of FPS lockups. The elves, I don't want to play elves. I think they're overplayed right now. It feels like everybody's playing the elves. So we're gonna play the humans. And also I like their symbol the best, the eagle. I think that's cool. I don't know what all of this here stands for. I don't think it has anything, just a little bit of lore. And I already made a template. Hello? What? This is not the one I saved. What's happening here? Do I need to switch to mail in order for this to work? Yes, okay, good. I made this template here so I don't need to mess around with it every time. I like the look of this guy. He looks, you know, kind of rustic, but still kind of also like wizardy, right? Because there's lots of magic in this game as well. So we're just gonna choose him. And of course we're gonna call him Thorgal. And so, this game is by Snail Games, and this is actually a revamp of the original Dark and Light, which came out in 2006. A lot of people don't know about that. That's been around for a long time, and now just pretty much remade the game on a new engine. And let's get the obvious out of the way. It has a lot of similarities with Ark, and there's a lot of negativity on the interweb of people saying, you know, oh, another survival MMO, and it has so many features of Ark. They haven't played this game, okay? Yes, there is some features in here that remind you of Ark, but guess what? There's not a surprise. Because some of the developers that were working on this game used to work for the Ark developers. Apparently, that's as far as I know. They were involved in making Ark, and then they left the game after a while or something like that, or were picked up by Snail Games. I don't know exactly the whole story, right? For exactly that purpose. They wanted to have a similar game, and who knows? I don't want to get into the politics behind all of that and so on. I just want to have a fun game to play with, and this is definitely a lot of fun. And I'm going to point out some of the differences. Number one, you guys see in the bottom left, there's a kind of a questing system, right? Which I hope that they eventually will let us turn this off. They did say they're going to overhaul the whole quest system, because there's one quest here after the couple beginning quests that actually then gets stuck on your screen. You cannot complete it. It's about trading with the villagers here, with the NPCs. And you're supposed to make 100 gold. And they get stuck on your screen for a long time until you hit level 10, I think, because then other quests kick in. But then later on it comes back again. But overall, I'm hoping that they're just gonna let us turn this off. Because, you know, if I ever start again on a server with other people or something, I don't wanna, just let me play. Don't force me to complete these quests down there. Let me just turn them off. So, you guys just saw me. I punched a bunch of grass, and they gave me different items. It gave us blueberries, grass, magical shards, straw, wood, and stone. So, you get everything from punching the grass. And then it wants us to make our first spell right here, which is our torch. And I'm just going to make 2, because we cannot have enough of those. And it puts it right there. And you pull that on your bar, and then you can either use the key binding directly, or if you hold down C, it kind of gives you a wheel with all your spells. And we're going to turn this on here. And apparently it's 8 p.m. Perfect timing for me to start playing here. That sucks. And it's raining. So, and I don't really want to go into, you know, doing these quests in the beginning too much. I'm just going to keep doing them while I'm talking to you guys about the game and what I really like. My favorite part about this game is I don't need to... That the way you level your skills in this game, it's all based on what you do. Okay? It's not like, oh, I leveled, I get points, I put them in here, I want this. No. You need to actually complete tasks. So for example, let's take it to survival right here, under adventuring, right? I want to unlock the campfire so I can cook my meat, right? So I can make some food, which also unlocks you can make straw out of cooking grass. Well, it says here you need to get to, number 1, I need player level 4 before this unlocks. And then when this unlocks, I need to fill the bar. Okay, and I fill that bar by gathering wood, hay, or crafting things that fall under the survival category, which of course I don't have any yet, right? And then when you did this enough, then you level that up and then you gain it. So in order for you to get the higher saddles and whatever, you need to tame creatures and you need to craft saddles and whatnot, right? Rank up melee crafting skill. Did we get something yet? No. Okay, let's take a look at this. What does it mean? Melee crafting skill right here. You guys see, in order for me to unlock the axe, I gotta fill this bar here. And I get that from gathering stones, crafting tools, or crafting melee weapons. Well, the only thing I can do right now is punch. And bam, there it is. So that was, of course, the first one, you know, is very easy. Later on, it takes a little bit longer for you to get these kind of things. Alright, I don't want to punch trees, but now we can craft our stone axe. And so on. It's the axe on trees, you get more wood. The pick on trees, you get more twine. The axe on stone, you get more stone. The pick on stone, you get more sulfur. And so on, right? So there are things like that too. The same with when you harvest animals and so on. And you guys just see what tools I'm going to use mostly. See, right now I'm getting mostly wood. And we can also get some apples, which, there we go. There's 2 apples. And that now unlocked staffs. And I learned the sorcerer's staff. So we're going to craft one of those as well. And then, now I leveled that up. And I got Dark Magic rank 1. Which you learn the draining spell. And that's a really cool aspect of this game. And you can equip one spell down here that you execute with the staff. So now I take the staff in my hand, right? And it's the draining spell. And I can go up to, like, trees. And left click it. There's not a tree. Okay. Let's take a real tree over here. Or let's take this rock. It don't matter. You see, I'm collecting magic shards and as well as stones, sulfur ore, and so on. But to use this staff, you see, I also got some flowers. And the quest over here also gave me some. It wants me to eat 3 of these. Whenever you use any kind of spells, you use mana. And mana gets restored by your focus. Okay, just like health and so on gets restored by your hunger. So when your focus goes empty, the only way to get this back up is to die. Which is not a solution, right? Or you sleep in a bedroll or in a bed or something. Or you eat these flowers right there. They give you very, very little. Let's see here. 95.1. It gave us 0.5. Half a point you get per flower. So I'm just going to eat them all. But those aren't hard to get later on. So it's no problem. Alright, so now the next quest tells me I got to get to level 4. Did I learn anything else? No. Alright. So I'm just going to go, you know, I'm going to stay in town here for now because you can harvest most of the things right here. And I'm just going to run up here a little bit higher because there's going to be some barrels up here that I want to harvest in a minute anyway. Is there any trees? Oh, let's just chop down this tree. All of this stuff, of course, respawns. And I'm using the staff right now because I don't want to get any more wood. So I don't get much heavier, right? So let's go ahead and here. And I'm going to give out, just like in any other survival MMO, I always like to pump health first. And then here I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to give 1 weight. Actually, I'm going to give both into weight right now. We're going to work on a little bit of stamina as well. It helps you a lot for when you tame or, you know, you just need to run away from big baddies and so on. Another thing I want to point out, oh, this doesn't give us anything, is that this game, according to the developers, is only 30% finished. Now, there's lots of little bugs, okay? And it's early access. I'm totally okay with it. But I have not run into anything that was like game breaking or anything. Not at all. I haven't fallen through the world. I haven't gotten stuck on anything. Of course, there is ways that you can get your tame stuck. Their follow logic needs a lot of work, okay? There is no doubt about it. But hey, I'm okay with it. And especially because when they're saying it's only 30% done. The map is already huge and beautiful. It feels like really like you're in the Middle Ages. It's great. There's lots of ruins and little villages, and the monsters are nicely designed and everything. It feels very, very good. It feels a lot like an MMO. And you guys also saw down there, there is a bunch of NPCs, right? And there is something we're gonna, that's probably not today, but later on you can donate money to them, so eventually they give you better traits. Can I harvest you? Are you a tree? No, you're not a tree. Let's punch you. Yes, okay, it counts as grass. And of course you can also sell items to them and so on, because there's horses in town here at the stables that you can buy. So you can always buy your first mount. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that today, just so we can get around a little easier, and I'm probably gonna get to the point that we can build our first little hut out of straw, and so on. So, I'm playing on my own little server here. I wanted to play it in single player, but it was just too heavy for my PC. I couldn't run the game in single player and record and still get 60 FPS like I am right now. I'm checking, yep, I'm running at 60 FPS, no problems. So that's why I set up a little server here. But I'm still, it's like I'm playing, you know, single player. There we go. And it's funny that I'm punching these barrels because I knew the next quest is, hey, punch barrels in town to get you apples and also gold coins. Check it out. You see that I'm getting apples and gold coins. The guards don't get mad at you. You can always punch these barrels and make some money. You know, it's like you lost everything. You don't have anything. And you're like, oh man, I gotta start all fresh. Well, go around town here. One round you can get at least 50 gold coins. So you do it a couple times and you can buy a new horse. Horses come with a saddle and so on. So it's all good. They take care of us. There's up there, by the way. There's a big door into this keep, and it says you're not allowed to enter. So I don't know if that's gonna, with the quests or with the levels or reputation or whatnot, it's gonna open up later on. We'll figure it out. The highest I've gotten was level 14 so far, and I have tamed 2 things, a deer and a boar so far. So I'd like to get back there, you know, quickly, so we can go on to taming some flyers and really exploring this. There's a lot of elementals on this island as well, just so you know. So I don't know how to describe them. I'm just gonna show them to you. You know, they're elementals. There's like fire lords and water elementals and all kinds of stuff. So what do we need to do here? We need to harvest twine, sulfur shard, and magic shards. So, oh, did I learn the pickaxe? Not yet. What do I need to do to learn the pickaxe? Let's find out real quick. That's under melee crafting. I'm at 85%. I gotta gather more stone. Alright, let's come over here, punch through more bushes, and we should get this quickly. There we go. You guys see on the bottom left those 3 bars, water magic, survival, and melee crafting. Every time you do an action and those come, it shows you, hey, you just leveled up 1% or something on that, right? Alright, let's go ahead and make the stone pick and the stone sword. And then we have all the basic tools that we're gonna need in the beginning. And we also learned the campfire, which I'm not gonna craft one right now, because I want to get out of the city here as soon as the morning comes. And we're gonna look for a nice place. Let's see here. What do I need to do to start getting straw work? I gotta be level 5, so we're gonna get there in no time. Okay, and ranged crafting unlocked. I gotta do a few of these, but those 2 weapons here aren't very good. And cooking, I gotta gather raw meat and so on. Very cool. So light magic, I gotta be level 12. I learned that. Staffs, dark magic, we learned the draining. And fire magic, I gotta level. I gotta collect sulfur and so on. So then we learn the fireball spell. Let's see here. We're 13 minutes in. I'm gonna just run outside of town here real quick. How much money do we have? We have 7 coins. And I do have some... Let me run down here real quick to the vendors and see if we can sell some of the stuff. Because gathering is really not hard. Of course, I cramped up the numbers a little bit. The same with the taming speed and so on. Because on regular default, it's quite a grind for you to level. And I don't feel like doing that again. So, see this guy here. If I had 100 wood, he would give me 75 gold for it. 40 stone, 100 gold. 100 twine, 70. So I definitely want to do this one here real quick. Let me gather like some stone. There's got to be stone somewhere. Don't use your tools on these barrels. You're not any faster, but you're just going to use up durability. Oh, wait a second. I pulled the schematic on here instead of the pickaxe. That's funny. Alright. Let's see here. Is there... Oh. I'll make it day again. There's also a gamma setting, just like in Arc. So let me show you here. It's numpad 0 and then gamma 3. See, everything gets a little bit brighter, and that's actually not too bright. I don't mind. I usually don't like using those things when I play because it's, you know, it's the atmosphere of the game. I like it, but for recording purposes, I think it makes sense if I use it every once in a while. Let's come over here. There should be boulders here. There we go. Let's go get ourselves 100 stone, 100 wood, and then go in there and sell that stuff. And it wants me to collect things anyway. And I'm getting full. How much do I have now? 63. No, actually, I think it said 60 stone or something. But let me just collect the sulfur here. That's already a broken one. Are you a broken one? Yes. You know when you run through them, then you know it's broken. You see here? When you use the pick, you get more sulfur instead of stone. And now we get two really cool spells here. And we're going to craft them right now. We're going to use the warmth and... Oh, it unlocked the fire, I think. I didn't get the fireball yet. But this thing is, I'm going to craft another one. It's pretty nifty. You guys see a magical stone imbued with gravity-altering magic. Cast this to lighten the contents of your backpack. Let's see here real quick. Right now, we are at 119.1 of 120. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and cast this one. And now we are at 118.6. But that's just by using this up. What? That didn't do anything. Am I not reading this right? Gravity altering magic. Cast this to lighten the contents of your backpack. I mean, it went down half. But that is simply because one of these here weighs half. Or a kilo, pound, whatever this means. That's kind of funny. But anyway, so let's put one more in each. And it wants me to collect some twine, which I'm going to be able... Actually, I think the game takes this from me when it's completed. Or... No. I still need to sell them. The next quest is the one that's bugged out. Here we go. So I see so much potential in this game. It actually, you know, to me, especially when we get into the mods and stuff, I'm hoping to see... you know, people adding quests and stuff, and maybe, you know, in each one of them towns, you know, quest givers and so on. I think there's so much potential in this game. And guess what? From the beginning, they have a backstory in the game that you can read up on, and when you have the character creation. Hello? There we go. I need to collect magical shard. You guys see the volcano over there? Follow the moon. Oh, this is such a beautiful map, let me tell you guys. I can't wait until we get to explore it. I have barely left this area because there is a lot of bad things out there to get you. Alright, almost there. And so we are going to finish these quests here real quick. That's not bad. I wasn't going to show it all, but we're only 17 minutes in. And I do want to find a little place here in a minute so we can set up our first camp. And the good thing is because, you know, when I don't play, I'm actually going to... shut down the server, so I don't need to worry about my animals getting killed and so on when I'm not online. Which, of course, on a normal server, you don't have that luxury. But that's, sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some stuff so I get my food back up. What just happened? Why did the mouse come up here? That was weird. Alright, and I still cannot sprint. I'm still too heavy. We still have 67 seconds off the light, the little fairy on our shoulders, and 145 seconds off the one that supposedly makes us a little warm. I actually thought when I read Rune of Warmth that it helps us with the temperature, right? Because it's 10 degrees Celsius down there right now. But it doesn't. It doesn't seem to help you. So now it tells us, and that's the quest that's going to be stuck on the screen until we hit level 10, then new ones comes. But let's go ahead and see if this guy wants to buy something. I don't have enough wood, but I'm going to sell him the stone here. That's 100. We're going to sell him some twine. And I am going to get these 12 more wood real quick. Come on, there's got to be a tree here somewhere real quick. Because, are you a tree? You are. Alright, here we go. We got it all. Ooh. Double jump. Go ahead and turn this in as well. And now we already have enough gold to buy a horsey. And that's what we're going to do. Because it's nice. They don't... The horses... I don't think they fight back. They get in your way a lot, yes. But I don't think they actually fight. Which makes sense. Otherwise, you know, somebody with a lot of gold, they could just buy an army of horses. But the good thing is, you know, you can get around, you can run away from things, and it can also carry a little bit for you. And it's over here, this way. Can't wait to show you guys this town in the morning. So I might buy the horse right now. And then wait until the morning so we can go through town here and I can show you guys around. Alright, there's the horses right here. There's always different ones. There's a level 16. Level 24 for 190. And this one is level 64 for 565. How much money do I have? 281. Well, guys, I tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and farm. I'm gonna go farm up here until the morning. I'm gonna keep because there's more than one vendor, obviously. Sorry, I didn't show you guys that. But they somewhat all buy the same things, right? So I can probably sell wood 2 or 3 times. The same with the magic shards and apples and so on. So I'm gonna go play around until I have enough money to buy this 565 horse. Because the higher level means it will not get killed as easy. And I don't have anything else to do right now until the morning. And we'll see what level I get to as well. So I'll BRBs. It is actually a day later now in-game. It was almost morning and then I had... Whoa, we just saw a meteor fall. You guys saw that? That's towards the exit. Well, we can check it out. And then it was at the morning of, and it was about ready to go, and then I got pulled away, and then I didn't come back to the computer until the afternoon in the game already. So I waited another day, and altogether I'm at level 7 now. And I figured we're gonna give out some points together. I'm gonna put 2 in attack now, and then put another one into health, and then down here now I'm gonna put 2 into stamina, and another one into weight. I don't know if I'm ever gonna put points into hunger and thirst. I don't think so. Focus may be later on. I'm not sure yet exactly how heavy the spell crafting and so on is gonna be. And you guys see I unlocked a bunch of things. Just harvesting. I didn't do anything else. I didn't leave the town, nothing. So we got melee crafting. The unlocked things are on the bottom. This one we already had. Survival, I learned a chest and a mortar and pestle. By, just gathering wood and hay. Range crafting, we learned the throwing knives and the spear. We might make those later. I already played around with the throwing knives. Not too impressed by them. In armor crafting, we unlocked the leather pants and the leather shirt. So we can make those, but we're gonna have to start killing some animals. We need lots of hide and fur. And under, let's see here. Well, I guess it's, you guys see the straw work unlocked a few times. I am at rank 5 already, rank 4. So I unlocked the foundation, the walls, the door frame, and the regular ceiling. And I still gotta get some more, so I get the slanting and this right here. And then we're done with the straw stuff, okay? So, but let's go ahead and make some things here real quick. I want to make a rune of restoration. That's pretty much a heal over time. That again, whoops. My alt key, a combination alt and something starts my recording. So that's why my bar down here sometimes changes. When I start recording, it's empty. So I gotta start remembering to put it back. We can also make this berry gem here, which is really good. It's just berries and grass. And I'm actually gonna make one of them. So when we set out, it restores both thirst and hunger quite a bit. And then we're gonna make the fireball spell. I'm gonna show you guys that once we go out of town. We're gonna start killing some things, and that's about it. The other stuff we'll make when we find a place somewhere that we think we want to start building. Alright, and I made plenty of... Every one of the trades done from the vendors was locked in the end. I'm not sure exactly how you unlock them again. If it's just, a day goes by, a week goes by, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to check again soon. And all I did is press E on it, and I bought the horse. R opens their inventory, and you guys see it comes with a saddle. All you gotta do is pull it over here. And now we get a horsey. You mount it with E, and you can move it. By default, this thing moves so slow. You just see that? But when you press the sprint button, it goes fast. Now, let me tell you something. When you run by anything or over anything, it actually damages them in sprint. So when you're in town like this, when I get next to an NPC, you're gonna see me either go really far or slow down. Because when I just walk like this, I can walk through them, it doesn't hurt them. But if I happen to sprint by a guard and kind of clip them or something, then they damages them, and then the town and these guards here, they just, pretty much one-shot you. They're super tough. The citizen here, I don't know, they probably yells for help or something. But now you guys see it in the morning sun. It's a beautiful little medieval town. I really like this place. They're all three starting locations look really good. The elfins, you know, look a lot more elfish. And I'm pointing out the obvious. And the dwarven, you know, it's just inside. Lots of lava and metal and, you know, dwarves. Yar. Those are pirates. Never mind. Alright, I'm trying to get out of town here. To go nice and slow. And then we are free. And I kind of want to go... Ooh. Oh yeah, the meteor landed over here. You guys see this right there? You see the skeleton right there? There should be some Reaper guy as well. There's dead things down there, I think. Okay, I didn't want to get involved here because I didn't want to take any crossfire. But we are going to check here quick. Where are you going? I don't know what this horse... Why it always goes to dead bodies. I don't understand, but let's check it out. Oh, that feels kind of cheaty, but it has leather boots and fur. I'm taking it. Oh, baby. The leather boots are actually unlocked, like, level 3 armor craft or whatever. And these cloth shoes, by the way, I'm just dropping. I'm tossing them out because every time you die, you start with this. You know, that's your starting gear pretty much. Alright, now let me check here. I need to change this horse. Let's check it here real quick. Docile. Lead to danger. Defensive. Aggressive. No, defensive I think defensive is the one I want. I just want to see now if I move away. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Guard. Are you gonna be stupid and run there now? No, okay. For some reason, what's the one before docile? Let's check real quick. Then stop. Okay, is it attack your target? Where are you going, dude? Hello? Huh? Stop moving. Yeah, they're a little bit funky, guys. I'm not gonna lie. They still need a lot of work. Your pets. Attack your target. So it's set to attack your target by default. And docile... Doesn't that mean passive? Like, don't do anything. Let's check here real quick. I'm gonna attack something here in a second anyway. Alright, there's a sheep. So our first kill. Alright, the thing should stay here. It should not move. Alright, by the way, left click, you just slice and dice. Right click, you do a special attack. That is really good to harvest grass. I'm gonna show you in a second here. Level 64 sheep. Alright, it hasn't helped us or anything. Cool. Now, I always use the pickaxe to harvest these when I want the fur and hides. I think it feels to me... I have not really found a true way of saying, yes, this is how it works. No, this is not how it works. To me, it feels like when I use the sword, I get the most meat. Then, with the axe, I also get more meat than the other. And with the pick, it feels to me like I'm getting more fur and leather. And that's what I really want. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and... search this fire. There's a couple of these fires in the world. And they have, like, unlimited. There was one in the town up there, and there's this one here. And they seem to always burn, so you can always cook up some food and so on. And I'm gonna cook this over here, so we got a little nice meat with us, so I don't need to eat apples and berries anymore. And let's go ahead and kill us a few more of these. Oh yeah! Oh. Everything pretty much flees after a while. So even if you attack something like a boar and stuff, after a while they run away. So they have a flee mechanic. And of course these guys, oh my god, I'm really not doing a lot of damage. I gotta put more points. You guys see I'm harvesting wood and everything. Because I'm running by these things. It's kind of funny. So yeah, the bones we're gonna grind up later into a powder that we need for, you know, certain ingredients and so on. Let me show you the sword here real quick. Left click, you just gather grass and stuff. Right click, you get the flowers. You guys saw that, and then harvest it in like a big arc. Let's do it again. That's the only way that I know how you get flowers, by the way. I think you can also get them with the staff from the trees with the drain spell. All right, now let me show you guys the fireball. Oh yeah, where's the sheep? Come on, there's gotta be a sheep somewhere. There's one of these little weird Wolpadingas. I know they're called something else, but those are Wolpadingas. Really? I could have sworn I saw a sheep somewhere. I don't want to This guy's just gonna run away so far. Let's go ahead and shoot him anyway. Just hold down the left mouse button. And you guys see a little targeting circle when you see in the middle it lights up red. What? I have never had one of those attack me. Where'd he go? Can I snipe him from over here? Oh, wow. Let's see if we can kill him. Oh, there's a Reaper. There's one of these Reapers. Okay, there is these drops, right? Just like there is in Ark. They look like little lava chunks on the ground. And when you get close to them, it spawns a Reaper and a skeleton that are quite tough. I haven't killed any one of them. Get some sheep. Come on. Wow, what is some tough sheep here? Oh, it was 84. Wow. See this thing right here? Doesn't it look like a Wolpadinger? It's in the Bavarian mythology. It's like a mix. I guess no, it looks like a... I don't know what that is. It says Bramble Hopper. I guess it's some mystical rabbit. Alright, let me harvest this here real quick and then I get my meat and get on the horse. Because I don't want that Reaper to come over here. It's gonna own us. If we die right now, we can spawn up in that town, and then we can get our stuff back again. But I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Let me grab this meat out of here. That's gonna be enough for a while. And how we doing on hunger? We can eat some. Right click, by the way, also eats, and I'm also gonna eat these 3 apples to get a little bit of water back. I think that gives me water. Does it? Thirst. It's already going down. Alright, let's eat these berries right there. And I forgot that I had this berry jam right here. There's a lot of things on the tooltip that I hope they're also going to add. Like, how much food does this give me? How much water does this give me? You know, those kind of things. It's not really nice to just guess this kind of stuff. Okay, so we came from over there. We crossed the bridge and come down to this empty village here. I cannot build here. I'm not sure what this is for. Just decoration and so on. Or maybe in the future there's gonna be more NPCs and, you know, things. I don't know. And then I have never been across this bridge. I don't know where this goes. But I see something bad over there. That's like a... I don't know. It looks like a wolf? Well, I'm not gonna go there. It is fast. Where's the Reaper? I don't know. Okay, let's get out of here. And then I came this way. And that kind of connects to the backside of that city up there. And look at this map. Isn't this beautiful? I think it is very good looking. And a lot of people are complaining about you know, having huge FPS issues. I have a 980 Ti, I think. Yeah. So it's a graphics card that's I think 2 years old or something like that. And it's running this game beautifully. I'm at epic settings. And I'm recording here. Everything is epic. And I have no problems whatsoever. I shouldn't say that. When I go over to the Dwarven Kingdom, that's when it starts locking up. But that has nothing to do. That's just, you know, they gotta, you know, tweak the lighting and whatnot. But up here, I found this area very nice. I want to see if we can find a nice location over here. Like near these crossroads here. So I always know how to get home. Oh, there's a goblin. I kind of feel like trying to take him out. But I gotta put my horse a little bit away. I'll put him over here. So in case I die, I can come back down here. Or call my horse or something. Okay, let's start with the staff. So apparently these goblins, they can steal your stuff. And in the loading screen it says if a goblin steals your stuff, you can get it back by, you know, in their camp. So what, I guess they have a camp? Ooh, killed him! Level 44. And I'm at level 8, so now the 100 gold coin quest is gone. You guys see that? Got another one. They aren't too tough. Oh yeah, get some. How we doing on the mana and focus? Alright, I'm not doing too bad. But let me go ahead and top this off. Let's just eat a bunch of these. No. Just right click spam. And now let's see if these guys had anything on them. This guy had nothing. And this guy had nothing. Can I harvest these? I'm getting goblin meat. Yummy. And some bones. And some hide. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta harvest them. That's fine. I take the hide. We need it. Ooh, that's a pretty looking one. Look at this one. What level are you? 52. We cannot tame it yet. We need to get the roped stone arrows and stuff. By the way, the pigs here, they leave you alone until you pretty much hug them. You really gotta hug them, and then they're like, alright, dude, back off. And then they will start charging us. So let's hack this guy up. But I think it would be cool to build our first house right here at these crossroads. Because that way I know, you know, where I live. Because there is a map in the game that I'm not going to be able to show you here. I don't know, maybe until next episode or something. Because it's actually a spell. You cast the map on the ground and then you see it. So it's not a normal map where you can just open it over and over. But over here somewhere. You know, that way I know where I live. It should be easy to remember, easy to find. And it's also a very nice place. How about, like, right in here? It's nice and flat. It's a little bit off the road. I think this is perfect. That is perfect. Let me go ahead and dump some stuff on the horse here that I don't need right now. For example, this, the coins. I'm not gonna need any of the bones, meats, fur. I won't need the draining spell right now. I just want you to know, I don't need the sulfur, I don't need the stone. The rest of the stuff is all for building. I don't know if the grass is needed or not, but let's go ahead and let me craft up a bunch of things here. So I'm gonna make, how many foundations can I make? 16. Let's go ahead and make all 16. And then we'll lay out the house and see what kind of shape we want to do. And it's 1 p.m. So I would like to get this done before nightfall comes. So I can go inside and I'll be nice and safe. It's starting to look like a house. Really, right as I start recording, the light turns off. That's just typical. Alright, there we go. Illuminate. And this one changed again. So let's go ahead and set these up here first. Can you? There we go. These ones I'm just gonna make regular roofs or ceilings. No, they're roofs. I got a door in the front and a door in the back. Come on. There we go. It's been very easy to build so far, I have to say. I have not run into any problems. And then these here are so cool looking. In the inside you can tell what they look like. But they have like a dormer, I think that's what it's called. Yes, they have a dormer on top, which gives this a lot of personality, this place. And we cannot build out of anything else like wood or whatever until we are, I think, level 20. Let's check real quick. Skills, woodwork is, yeah, player level. I gotta get to 20. But it's not bad. On episode 1, we got to level 10 already. Of course, it's going a little slower now, but we haven't really killed a lot and so on. So I'm hoping that very soon we're going to get to level 20. And of course, I'm going to do quite a bit of off-camera farming and so on. Let's look from the outside here real quick. And I wanted to make one of the... Please tell me I can make one. No? What am I missing? I also just unlocked the bedroll, by the way. Which wouldn't be bad to make here in a second. But first, where is it? Why do I not see the sign? There it is. Let's go ahead. I wanted to make one of these signs over here. And everything... Whoops, I went out the wrong door. This is the back door. And this is the front door. And it's a nice big house here to begin with. It bothers me so much, guys, that the door opens towards you. You get constantly stuck. It's so annoying. Let's put the sign right here. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's go ahead and do use. And we want it to point that way. Excuse me, Mr. Deer. Let's go then and say, come on. House of Thorgal. House of, that's just here. Everything is a house here. They're like the guilds, clans, tribes, whatever you want to call it. Look at, check it out. Doesn't it look cool? Just for a little straw hut. And like I said, we can try it real quick, but I'm pretty sure that the horse does not fit through. Alright, come here, you fatty. Like I said, the boar, which is much, yeah, it does not fit through. No, unfortunately not. Let's test real quick. I don't think I tested that yet. So you, mister, go and follow. Can you come outside? Because I know the sheep I cannot saddle. No, it's stuck. So if I want to take it out, I would just, for example, break this wall over here, ride it outside, and so on. So like next episode when we're going to be out and about exploring, I'm going to do that. But for tonight, or until I am ready to record again, I'm going to leave this fella in here. Just so, because, you know, we almost spent 600 gold on it. I don't want to lose it, and I'm not going to leave the area here. But, okay, so let's go ahead and finish this one part here. Let's get the hide we have. The fur, the stones, and the sulfur. I think that should be it. And let's go ahead and make a bedroll. Oh, let's make the mortar and pestle. That's perfect. And let's make a campfire. Can I make another one? I'd like to make 2 campfires. Because later on, I guess I'll just make one for right now. Ooh, alchemy. Blank 1. What did we learn? Quartz sand. Okay, and then the other one, the sulfur powder. Perfect. So, actually, no, because this is grassy over here, I think that is going to become kind of the animal corner, where I'm going to have, you know, a few different mounts or whatever. I really hope that... Why don't I check that real quick? I haven't even... Let me turn this back to 2, just so it's not so bright. I haven't checked if the woodworking, for example, later on... This is a simple door frame. This is a safety rail. Then we can barriers. Oh, there we go. Giant simple beast gate frame. Very cool. So then we can finally make like a pen. So once we get to level 20, we're gonna make sure we unlock as much of this woodworking and probably upgrade this house or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna use that for the animals for now. And I think... Where should we put the bedroll? I think we'll put it like right here for now. Let's put the bedroll like this. Actually, let me right click it. I don't like it when everything is too straight here, by the way. So I'm gonna put it like this in the middle right there. And we're gonna take the campfire, one of them. And we're gonna put that right here in the middle. And then I think I'm gonna put another one to the left and to the right. And then we're gonna use the mortar and pestle, and we're gonna put that like right there. A little bit crooked. Okay, and then I should probably also real quick make... Okay, we can make 2 chests, make those as well. And then I can, you know, leave some stuff here. I'm gonna have probably one over here next to the mortar and pestle. That's gonna have all the stone and sulfur, because that is the stuff you actually grind up with it. The same with the bones. So let's put that one right there. And then we're gonna put the other one... I think I'm gonna make that like the personal chest for now. We're gonna put that here. So that's where we can store like spare armor and so on. Like I have to make another a stone sword, as you guys can see there. So I'm gonna have one left over, and then later on we're gonna have spare armor and so on. We put that in that chest. And we're gonna give out definitely into attack right now, because I feel like I've been hitting like a wimp. Alright, to 130. Wow, I leveled many times. And stamina we're gonna bring up to 140, and the rest into weight. Good, so we can build more and so on. But that is it for today. By the way, there is an orbital camera. I wanted to see what the key binding for that is and what that does. An orbital camera. Toggle orbit camera, end. Oh, okay, so it's just the first person. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Look at my druid hand. Oh, I just healed myself. I hope you enjoyed this first episode and you're looking forward to the series. It's a fantastic, fun game. And many deaths are probably going to come up in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.